motivational and keynote speaker and sales leader. Hope you guys are having a great day today. The purpose of my broadcast is to talk about things that matter, help you find your passion, purpose, and connect that bridge called why. I am broadcasting live here from Greenwich, Connecticut. It's a beautiful day today. Sun's going to come out, which is a good sign. I think it's a good sign. Hope you guys are having a great day today. For those of you that are brand new to my stream, I'll let you know that I am broadcasting live on Facebook and also on Periscope. So hello to my friends on Periscope. Thank you so much for being here. And all my friends on Facebook Live, thank you so much for being here and joining me today. I want you to listen because listening is the topic of today. And there's a difference between listening and hearing. You ever speak to someone and when they're talking to you, they literally have their phone in their hand or they're writing something down or they're distracted by something. And I've been guilty of that. But doesn't that really bother you or annoy you? What does it do for you? Does it make you upset? Does it make you feel like, well, you're not really listening to me? And they have their head down and go, yeah, I'm listening. I got it. And they're texting or they're Facebooking or posting something on Instagram or they're responding to a text message and nothing is critical. Well, I want to talk to you about listening today because listening is so important, especially in personal relationships, but also in business relationships. Listening is really sort of the magic key to building deep connected relationships and helping people to trust you, but also to grow those personal relationships, to build deep connected relationships with people, but also to build deep connected relationships with your customers, prospects, and clients. There's an old saying that if a tree were in a forest and the tree fell and no one was there to hear it, would it make a noise? That's sort of like when you're speaking to someone and if they're preoccupied either with social media or texting or something else, are they truly listening to what you're saying? They say that the key to listening is to be an active listener. If you think about it, God gave us, 2 ears and 1 mouth, which means we should be listening twice as much as we speak. Now, let me confess here, guys, for a second. I have been known to talk a lot. And there are a lot of reasons why, but the big reason why for me I like to talk is I'm so passionate about communicating a topic. And what happens is when you tend to speak a lot, you miss an opportunity to listen to what someone is trying to say, especially when you're speaking over someone. So let me tell you a story. I had a Skype call today with an international CEO for a large executive sales leadership role. And he's German. And I was trying to listen to everything he said. And I know that I have to do a better job of listening. So the one thing I got from the conversation is his English was very, very good, but he was speaking in certain steps and certain tones. And I wanted to fill in the answer or get to that answer and respond to him quickly. And what I realized was I wanted to stop and listen to myself first. They say the key to being a very good listener is to listen to yourself. Listen to what's going on in your head first. Because you can't be an active listener to someone if you're not listening to yourself. So you got to kind of get hold of who you are. So here's what I did. I let him speak. I let him share all of his thoughts and ideas. I paused for 2 or 3 seconds, and then I replied back. Now, let me tell you why I did that. I didn't do that just to be courteous. I did that because I learned a lot more by not trying to anticipate the answer to give to him by listening. I listened more and I got to know him better. And here's the magic ingredient. Okay, when you listen to someone, when you actively listen to someone, you're listening to them, right? You're understanding what they're saying by listening to their words, but you're also hearing what's not being said, which are eye movements, body gestures, comfort with their hands, comfort with their body, their passion, their energy, their commitment, their transparency. So things tend to come out more when you're an active listener. So let me jump off track for a second. I want to mention one thing that was mentioned in some live stream yesterday is that somebody said, well, you shouldn't really follow your passion. Well, you got to follow your passion. Anyone who's ever been successful on this planet is following their passion. So any sales leader or sales expert or sales master that tells you that you should not follow your passion must have fell down and hit their head really hard, because every successful person that's walking this earth upright, or any human being on this planet that's ever been majorly successful, have done two things, and two things really, really well. One is that they've been a very good listener. Think about all the successful people on the planet that you know, whether it be someone who's here or it's past, they're really good listeners. And two is they emphatically committed to following their passion. Those are the two things. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let me jump back on track here. So listening. So let me give you the 3 reasons why listening is so important. And I'll turn down my little email tone here. So let me give you the 3 reasons why listening is so important. Number 1, it helps you to understand a person a lot better. So when you're speaking to someone, let's say you're having a conversation, whether it be on a Facebook Live or a Skype call, or you're just with someone in a coffee shop, or you're with them in person, what you need to do is you need to put your phone down, and you need to turn off all your alarms, and you need to be completely present. So when you sit there and you listen to someone speak, you truly hear and absorb everything they say, you get to understand what they're thinking and what they're feeling and what their emotions are about. So you're going to get a lot more information when you actively listen to someone. Okay, that's 1. Number 2 is you build connections. You build those deep connections with people. You know, I'm all about, and I believe everyone here that watches my stream, and I'm so grateful for all of you taking time out of your day to watch my stream, we're all about building deep, intimate connections with people, because that's what it's all about. If you can't build connections with people, if you can't build a rapport with people, then people become a transaction, and eventually they'll leave you. It's sort of like when you're having a discussion with your spouse. I know I have to be a better listener with my wife, and I've learned if I listen more, I get to understand her more, and I benefit more, but she benefits more because she's more apt to listen to me. So there's a quote for you guys. There's a tweetable, is that when you listen to people more, they're more apt to listening to you. So that's a good tweetable. I'll wait for you to tweet that out. Okay? Hashtag Anthony J. Conklin. Hashtag passion. Hashtag, okay, I'm just kidding, but I'll wait. Okay, you're done. Okay, and number 3 is, in a business environment, listening is so critical to get you to yes. Now, here's an interesting thing. Think about all the famous negotiators on the planet, really great sales leaders that are good closers. Because there are people who sell really well, but there aren't many who can actually close. You know, a guy like Jeffrey Gitomer is a fantastic seller and a great closer. And the reason why he's a great closer is because he knows how to ask the right questions after he's allowed you to speak. So here's a great example. Today on my Skype call with this international CEO from Germany, I allowed him to continue to speak. And then when I responded by asking more questions, his response was, yes, you and I are exactly on the same page. Now, if I interrupted him, and if I went after him and I tried to give him all the things I did and why I'm so excited, why I'm so passionate, I would have literally cut myself at the knees and I would have lost the opportunity. But because I was an active listener and I was genuinely connected in the conversation, I got to the yes. And the yes was, I'm going to be leading a team of people throughout the entire country here in the U.S., and I'll be looking at stuff abroad. I'm building a sales organization, so I'm pretty excited about it. So the 3 powerful reasons why you should be listening and why listening is so important is, 1 is to understand people. Is to build that rapport. Understand what people are thinking, what they're feeling. Because once you understand what people are thinking and feeling, they're more apt to listen to you talk about things that are important as well. Number 2, which is connection. You want to build connections with people. You know, connections are so important. For me, it's all about the connection. It's all about building rapport. It's all about building deep, intimate connections with people. Because once you get to that connection, anything is possible. You can build monstrously big things when you connect with people. And the 3rd is to get to yes. I mean, as a salesperson, getting to yes is important. How many of you are salespeople? Press 1 in the chat box if you guys are salespeople. And for those of you on Periscope, thank you so much for being here. If you could just swipe, if you think this is valuable, please swipe it and share it out with your friends, share it out with your followers. Same thing on Facebook. Please press a like and share it out with all your friends and followers. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to get back to the script here, and I want to talk to you about 2 more things, and I want to get to it real quick because I know this is important, and I know your time is very valuable. So listen to what I'm about to say. Why is listening so important? Because it takes you from everyone else and all the noise that's going on in the world and makes you a person who's present. And when you're present, I'm talking to the sales folks, I'm talking to sales leaders and sales executives. When you're present and you're listening and you're connected with your customer or connected with your team, you are more apt to be successful, happy, and fulfilled altogether just by listening to someone. So think about the next person you speak with, whether you have a meeting with them on Skype or meeting them on FaceTime or a video broadcast or they're meeting for a coffee or a drink, is meet with them and listen. Listen, use these things here. Use these things twice as much as you use this. And I know I have to do a better job. Use this more than you use this. And the last thing I want to mention to you is we're all about communicating. We're all about connecting with people. So the secret sauce in communicating is listening. Listen to what people say. Find out what's important to them. Be there, be present, because that's what you would want. And also, it'll get you to yes and build those deep-rooted relationships. So the power of listening. I hope this was helpful for you guys. For those of you that are back for the replay, thank you for joining me. If you think this is valuable, please share this out with your friends. Share it out with all of your followers. I greatly appreciate it. I know you guys come back and watch it later, and I'm just so thankful and I'm so appreciative. Thank you for being here because I love you guys. I love you for spending time with me. To my Periscope friends, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate all of you. I'm also a speaker. I love to have a chance to come speak to your organization, whether it be your sales team, your sales leadership team, to speak to your marketing group, help you connect that passion and purpose and build a bridge called Why, and speak to people that want to hear things that you have to say. Find people who believe what you believe. Speak about things that matter to people who care. You can find me at anthonyjconklin.com. I'm also everywhere on Twitter at AnthonyJConklin. I look forward to hearing from you and speaking with you. I spent 25 years in corporate America, 27 years in the entertainment space. I've had the amazing opportunity to work with the Yankees and the Knicks, Richard Gere, the actor, and I've had the amazing, life-changing opportunity to meet my virtual mentor, Mr. Tony Robbins. You can watch that on YouTube, but also watch it on my page at Anthony J. Conklin. I can't work out. At AnthonyJConklin.com. I'm so excited this morning, as you can tell. I'm very, very excited. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate all of you. And remember, look in the mirror tonight before you go to bed and say these words. You have greatness within you. You have such a gift, and it's your job, it's your responsibility, it's your duty to live your gift every single day. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you, and until the next time, I'll see you soon.